In the world of tech news, brought to you by Texas Mutual Insurance Company. This was at the World AI Conference, and it was Elon Musk in a debate with Alibaba's Jack Ma. Two guys that are kind of forward thinkers, looking into history, looking into the future, and on the cutting edge of technology. And the bottom line is, humanity is doomed by an impending population collapse. And that may sound a little dramatic, but that was some of the takeaways from that from the AI World Conference. Elon Musk, he thinks we're in a simulation and AI will destroy us. Ma thinks we're irreplaceable and AI will dramatically reduce the hours you work every day. This is great news for some people out there.
Yes.
Both Ma and Musk, they think tech will transform education as we know it. We should be transforming it now. Here's what Ma said. He says, for the next 10 to 20 years, every human being in the country, the government, should focus on reforming education, making sure our kids can find a job that only requires 3 hours a day, maybe 3 hours a week or 4 hours a day. He says, keep in mind, Ma endorses the grueling 996 workload. He works 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 6 days a week. But he says AI will dramatically reduce the number of hours you have to work every day. Here's what Musk says. He says, the way education works now, it's really low bandwidth, extremely slow. Lectures are the worst. And down the road with Neuralink, you can just upload any subject instantly. It's like being in the Matrix. He's kind of hinting at, in the future, there may not be a need for high schools or college.
Or upright breathing human beings very much.
Ma is an AI optimist, and Musk is a pessimist. And here's some other quotes. Ma says, I don't worry about jobs. Computers only have chips. Men have hearts. It's a heart is where wisdom comes from.
It's about the heart.
That's like a fortune cookie expression.
It's
there.
heart.
Musk says AI will make jobs pointless. Probably the last job that will remain will be writing AI. And then eventually AI will just write its own software.
Hey, listen.
That's some
We've experienced that in this business. You know,
Sure.
we see automation, that's eliminated certain overnight positions that used to be a requirement for radio, for example. I think it's going to be very, very slow, but I think this is something really to consider here.
You say slow. I think it's going to be incredibly fast.
Please don't do that to
Just
me.
consider how fast everything has changed in the past 10 years with that cell phone in your hand.
Yeah.
Imagine how fast it's going to change in the next 10 years. Here's some takeaways of some of the Elon Musk zingers from that World AI Conference. He says we are already a cyborg. We're already a computer system. Man, he's talking like we're in the Matrix. He says the first thing you should assume is that we, human beings, we're very dumb. And we can definitely make things smarter than ourselves.